मैं देश के प्रत्येक किसान को इस बात का भरोसा देता हूं कि एमएसपी की व्यवस्था जैसे पहले चलती आ रही थी वैसे ही चलती रहने वाली है।
Hi guys, this is Vagri Indian and today we'll be talking about MSP and why the farmers are protesting it. Recently, the government introduced 3 ordinances related to agriculture, but the farmers are really angry about it, especially from Punjab and Haryana. They got so angry with the ordinance that was passed by the government that they started protesting it. To understand this situation, I'll tell you about the history where after independence of India, the agriculture sector had a very strange distribution system which was dominated by the money lenders and the traders, due to which the farmers didn't have a direct means to sell their products in the market. What happened that the money lenders and the traders used to exploit the farmers, and these farmers used to be in great debt. So this was not a very great system for the farmers. So what happened? The government introduced a new system which was called APMC, Agriculture Produce Market Committee. The government set up special areas in the state and they declared them as market areas. These market areas would be run by the jurisdiction of the market committee, where the sellers and the traders would have to procure a license in order to sell their products in these market areas. So the government introduced the concept of MSP or minimum support price. It is the price at which the government buys crops from the farmers, whatever the price of the crops would be in the market. This gives a sense of assurance to the farmers that their products will be purchased by the government no matter what. So this was a very good deal for the farmers. The market areas were regulated by the APMC Act, Agriculture Produce Market Committee Act. The farmers were protesting the Mandi Bachao. The Mandi Bachao are these areas, the APMC market areas only. Only 6% of farmers can get the MSP because they can sell their products only in the APMC market areas, while the 94% of the other farmers depend on the markets outside the APMC. So I'll focus on the points which made the farmers really angry. In the ordinance, it is mentioned that outside the APMC area, there will be no tax on the sale and purchase. This becomes a very big disadvantage for the farmers, because in APMC mandis, everything is regulated, everything is taken into account related to sale and purchase. But outside APMC, there is no regulation, there is no minimum support price, due to which the farmers can be exploited by the traders and the big companies who will invest in these areas. The government has not changed the MSP and the APMC, but there is a provision in APMC which says that you have to pay a mandi tax in order to buy your products in the mandi areas. But the private companies and traders would want to buy the products outside the mandi areas because there is no tax. So people will move out of the mandi areas, and due to which the concept of MSP will gradually fade away. This will not give an assurance to the farmers outside the mandi areas that their crops or products will be sold at some minimum support price as it is being done in the mandi area. So this makes the farmers frightened and very angry. The farmers claim that this will corporatize the agriculture sector of India and the big private companies will have a monopoly over the farmers and they can exploit them. A very good example is Pepsi company, which sued the farmers back in 2016 in Gujarat. Many experts say that the government is fooling the farmers because these ordinances say that they impart freedom of choice, but the freedom of choice already exists. The farmers can sell their products wherever they want to. So basically this issue is between a free market and a regulated market. It not only exists in India, but it also exists in developed countries like France and America, where the farmers are committing suicide. Neoliberalism is an ideology that believes in free markets. This ideology is mainly seen in the USA. What is neoliberalism? Neoliberalism is basically where the government does not interfere in the business activities that are being carried out in the free markets, which means the business can run as they want to, which sounds good superficially, but it is not actually good for the world and the society. These companies are allowed to work without the regulation of the government, then they will only think about their profits and nothing else. not about the environment, nothing. So what happens to the environment? It gets destroyed, and that's what's happening all over the world. Those who oppose neoliberalism say that the government should make strong regulations in some sectors like the minimum support price for farmers. There should be an upper limit for the medicines so that the companies do not sell their products in whatever price they want to. The farmers who are protesting have four main demands. The first being to roll back the ordinance. Second being to protect the APMC market areas. Third, to clear their loans. Fourth, to make a law for MSP so that it is more than 50% of the weighted average cost of production. The government has recently announced that it will increase the MSP of Rabi crops for the marketing season of 2020 and 2021. The Prime Minister of India has himself made clear that the MSP will remain in place. So there should be no confusion to the farmers that their interests will be protected or not. It will be protected. So guys, if you found this video useful and informative, please like, share and subscribe Agri Indian, and stay safe.